The best thing you can give someone right now fits in the palm of your hand, costs almost nothing to make, and people are literally going crazy for them on social media. I'm talking about small crochet items. And no, I don't mean the boring stuff your grandma used to make. I'm talking about tiny, cute, incredibly satisfying little things that are selling out at markets, blowing up on TikTok, and getting hundreds of thousands of saves on Pinterest every single week. If you've ever wanted to know what small crochet items are actually worth your time right now, this is the video. I'm going to walk you through the ones that are genuinely trending, why people are so obsessed with them, and some tips on how to make them look really good. Let's start with the big one, crochet frogs. I know, you've probably seen them everywhere. But here's the thing, they haven't slowed down. If anything, they've gotten more popular. These tiny little sitting frogs with their chubby legs and round little eyes have become one of the most searched crochet items on the internet right now. People collect them, gift them, put them on their bags, their desks, their bookshelves. There's something about a small, round, squishy-looking frog that just makes people incredibly happy. What makes them so great to make is that they're small enough to finish in one sitting. We're talking maybe 2 to 3 hours if you're a beginner, even less if you've made a few before. They use very little yarn, which means you can make them with all those leftover bits you've been hoarding, and they make incredible gifts. I gave one to my friend for her birthday, and she actually screamed. That's the kind of reaction small crochet items get. Now, let me talk about something that might surprise you. Crochet strawberries. These little red fruits have been on the trending list for a while now, and they are not going anywhere. People make them as keychains, bag charms, decorations, hair ties, you name it. The shape is really simple, a round base that tapers into a little point with a green leafy top, and you can finish one in under an hour once you get the hang of it. What's really fun about strawberries is how customizable they are. You can make tiny ones the size of your thumbnail or bigger chunky ones that sit on a shelf. You can make them realistic with the right shades of red, or you can go completely wild with pastel pink, purple, tie-dye yarn, whatever you want. That's part of why they keep trending, because every version looks a little different and people love putting their own spin on them. Next up, and this one is huge right now, are crochet mushrooms. Specifically, the little round, spotted ones that look like they belong in a fairy tale. These have been absolutely everywhere on social media, from cottagecore aesthetics to dark fantasy vibes, and they work for basically any style. You can make them small enough to be a keychain charm or bigger as a standalone decoration. The construction is simple too, a round cap and a short cylinder for the stem, and you're done. People have been making whole sets of mushrooms in different sizes, different colors, different spot patterns, and selling them at craft fairs for really good prices. And they photograph beautifully, which is part of why they keep spreading on social media. If you make one and take a good photo, people will genuinely want to know how to get one. Let's talk about crochet sunflowers and small flowers in general, because these have had a massive resurgence lately. Not the big granny square flower patterns, but tiny, detailed little blooms that you can attach to headbands, clips, bags, or just frame and hang on the wall. Sunflowers especially, because they're instantly recognizable and cheerful, and people are using them to make the cutest little accessories. The reason flowers are so great for beginners and experienced crocheters alike is that they're fast, satisfying, and once you learn one basic flower pattern, you can tweak it endlessly. Change the color, add more petals, layer 2 different sizes together, add a button in the center. Each one ends up looking unique even if you're following the same basic steps. Now here's one that I think is really underrated right now. Crochet dinosaurs. Small, chubby, round-bodied little dinosaurs with tiny arms and little spikes down their backs. These are blowing up, especially for people making things for kids, but honestly, adults love them just as much. T-Rexes, Stegosauruses, Brontosauruses, all the classics. What makes these really special is that they have a ton of personality. Even the simplest little crochet dinosaur looks like it has feelings, and that's the kind of thing that makes people want to own one immediately. They also make incredible cake toppers, party favors, and nursery decorations. If you're thinking about selling your crochet work, small dinosaurs are genuinely worth adding to your lineup. Okay, let's talk about crochet coin purses and small pouches, because these are the practical side of the small crochet trend, and they are incredibly popular right now. People love a tiny bag. Whether it's a little lemon-shaped coin purse, a strawberry pouch, a mushroom bag, or just a simple round pouch with a zipper, these items are functional and adorable at the same time. The great thing about small pouches is that you can add a zipper and suddenly it goes from a cute little object to something actually useful. And useful crochet items always sell better. People use them for coins, lip balm, earbuds, small jewelry, all kinds of things. There are so many YouTube tutorials and free patterns for these, and the skill level can vary. Some are really simple and some have more shaping involved, but even the beginner-friendly versions look amazing. Let me tell you about crochet keychains because these deserve their own spotlight. Tiny crochet animals, fruits, food items, letters, hearts, mini ghosts for Halloween, little clouds, whatever you can think of attached to a keychain ring, and suddenly it's something people carry with them everywhere. What's wild about crochet keychains is that they move so fast at markets. People see them, pick them up, realize they're only $5 or $6, and just buy one because why not? They're impulse buys in the best way. And because they're small, you can make a bunch of them in a weekend and suddenly have a whole display ready to sell or give away. Avocados, ice cream cones, tiny bears, matcha drinks, all of these have had serious moments on social media, and they're still going strong. Another item that's completely blown up is crochet sun hat or mini accessories for dolls and stuffed animals. People have started dressing up their existing stuffed animals and amigurumi with tiny little hats, scarves, and outfits, and the content they're making is getting enormous engagement. There's something almost irresistibly cute about a tiny crocheted hat sitting on top of a plushie, and people go absolutely wild for it. What this also means is that if you're already making amigurumi, adding little clothing items to them can level up the final result a lot. A plain crochet bear is cute. A crochet bear wearing a tiny beanie and a little scarf, that's a photo that gets shared. One more that I have to mention because it's been quietly dominating a specific corner of the crochet world, and that's crochet bookmarks. These are flat or slightly three-dimensional bookmarks, sometimes shaped like little animals, sometimes just cute faces or simple shapes, that sit at the top of a book page. Cute book corner bookmarks, dragon bookmarks, cat bookmarks, flower bookmarks. They're quick to make, use barely any yarn, and the book lover community on social media is obsessed with them. If you're someone who loves both reading and crocheting, this is like a dream combination. And honestly, they're one of the most giftable things you can make because almost everyone reads something, whether it's a novel, a planner, a journal, anything with pages. Here's what all of these items have in common, and this is really the whole point. Small crochet items work because they hit this perfect combination of things. They're fast to finish, they're incredibly satisfying to hold, they look amazing in photos, and they make people feel something the moment they see them. That's it. That's why they keep trending. That's why people keep making them and buying them and gifting them. There's also something really freeing about working small. You don't have to commit to a big project. You don't have to plan months in advance. You can just pick up your hook and a bit of yarn and have something finished by tonight. And that feeling of finishing something, holding this tiny little creature or fruit or flower you made with your own hands, never really gets old, no matter how long you've been crocheting. If you're just starting out, literally any of the items I mentioned are a great place to begin. The frog, the strawberry, the mushroom, any of them will teach you the basic shapes and stitches in a really fun and rewarding way. And if you've been crocheting for years, small items are a great way to experiment with color combinations, try new techniques, or just make something without a huge time commitment. The crochet community right now is genuinely one of the most creative and supportive spaces on the internet. People are sharing their makes every single day, helping each other figure out patterns, celebrating each other's finished projects. If you're not already part of that, you're missing out. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video.